Welcome and thanks for joining 2K Sports for a Friday night full of NBA action. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. And when you're going into the first game of a back-to-back, how do you prepare for that?
I think the key is to manage your practice going into a back-to-back. In other words, let's turn that down a bit, reduce the minutes on the floor, mental reps on the practice court as opposed to getting up and down a lot, because you're going to play hard in both games. So if you can get the tank on full heading into the two games back-to-back, that serves you well.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Conley and Ant are the 1 and the 2. Naz Reid out there with Jaden McDaniels. And it's Alexander Walker in at the small forward position. Shot clock at 6. McDaniels from long range. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with the Rockets head coach. He was emphatic, saying that Edwards was their main concern, telling me Anthony poses problems on both sides of the ball, and he is relentless. He doesn't let up. He wants his guys to match Edwards' energy.
And Allie, thank you for that.
Nice, sweet lefty stroke from Mike Conley. Has really worked on that part of his game.
Now here's Brooks. He's closely guarded. And yep, it's good.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
So hits one and misses one at the line.
I like the fact that Reid is pretty crafty. He's got a good understanding and feel for the game. I mean, he makes plays, especially around the hoop, that other big men can't.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Reid against Green. Outside for Brooks. Screen by Eason. And Brooks with a basket on the assist from Green. Brooks has got 7.
Good to see Brooks connecting from three-point land because it helps open up everything else for him and his team.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Reid. Shoots over Şengün. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Down low. Şengün. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Personal foul. What's up? Team foul. At the line for 1. Alperen Şengün.
Şengün, no good on the free throw. The NBA becoming more and more global, Clark. Şengün, a perfect example of that.
Yeah, Alperen Şengün out of Turkey. Right now on the fast track to being the best player to ever come out of his homeland. So still very young, but boy, his future is quite bright.
Şengün, the screen. Brooks from outside. Tries again. And Şengün puts it in. Şengün's got his second basket on the night.
That is what Şengün brings this team, the ability to turn misses into makes, doing the dirty work down low.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
You see yourself on the screen, and you show us your best move. Let's go. You're on the big screen.
Smith. He's checked in for Houston. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. You look at Houston, they've been grinding out enough wins to place 4th in the conference right now. And of course the Timberwolves, 3.5 games behind.
When I look at Houston, it really hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for, but they're still in the hunt for a high postseason seed.
And they need to stay focused. I mean, they have to ensure they hang on to a high seed. It's imperative for them.
Reed, a screen on Thompson, and here's Edwards outside. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. The Rockets on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Tipped away. Outside Edwards. Alexander Walker, the pass to Conley. And there's a pick over Şengün. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Conley's got 5 points.
And Conley has run the screen and roll countless times, folks. So effective in these situations.
Here's Eason. Off target from 3-point range. Timberwolves trail by 6. Edwards looking for an opening. Pass to Reed. And Edwards with the basket on the assist by Reed.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
For 3, Smith. Houston with another miss. Minnesota's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Back to Daniels. Pass to Edwards. No good. A bit long that time. Houston leading by 4. Thompson passes to Eason. Şengün, a screen on Edwards. Eason can't get it to go. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Back to Edwards. Alexander Walker, the pass to Edwards. High post Reed. Shoots over Şengün. It's deflected.
Look at how Şengün attacks the ball, doing all he can to reel it in.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Clark's checked in.
Number 22, Jalen Clark.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. A look at the 2K leaderboard when it comes to second chance points. The NBA leaders over the last month. The Rockets, number 1. 4th, the Timberwolves.
Both teams have been terrorizing the offensive glass, and those extra possessions have resulted in extra points.
Houston with another miss. Timberwolves trail by 4. Tries a 10-footer. Thompson pulls it in. Back to Eason to win the drought. McDaniels with some nice D.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Up again.
Saving that trip. Naz Reid turning a miss into a bucket.
Thompson finds Green. Right side Eason. For 3, Smith. Drops in the 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Edwards. Takes a 3. No luck on that one. The Rockets lead by 5. Pass to Eason. Now here's Şengün. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Rockets.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
Clark, with Minnesota being a major player in the West now, Wolves Nation is howling.
Howling and growling, BA. That's the name of their fan base. And yeah, they're excited. And for good reason. Not only is this team competitive, but they can be downright dominant at times, especially at the defensive end of the floor. Easy group to cheer for.
First trip to the line for him here.
Terrence Shannon, 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day is the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that. Pass to Shannon. Oh, stolen by Tate. On up the court. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Yeah, what an athlete Smith is. Excellent at rising up to punch it home.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Last time they met in Minneapolis.
They came away with an easy win last time, due in large part to their work on the glass.
And, you know, one of the things about winning the physical battle like they did in that game, it gives you a lot of confidence going into the next meeting. You know you can push this team around in the paint and win the physical battle.
And Houston making a change here. Adams is checked in. Pass to Shannon. Fires the three. Adams grabs the miss. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. They've got a 9-point lead. Sinks it from distance.
I just love the ball movement.
Here's Garza. Pass to Dillingham. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Shannon. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Shannon's got 7 points.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Outside Tate. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Timberwolves trail by 9. Here's Dillingham, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Dillingham was the 6th man during his lone college season, Grant, and he proved to be instant offense.
Oh, he's got elite speed. He's great at creating space, and he's incredibly shifty. You know, he reminds me of Lou Williams in terms of physique and ability.
And he drops the first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Rockets lead by 7. Inside. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Dillingham. McDaniels, a screen on Holiday. Dillingham with the bucket.
2 minutes.
All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
Jacks up a 3. Shannon's shot is off. Well, the Rockets shooting right around 57%. Very efficient so far in the first. Timberwolves trail by 7. The kick out to Edwards. Here's Shannon. He's covered by Tate. Outside McDaniels. Edwards for three. Smith with the rebound.
Well, you know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
Outside Holiday. Back to Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. The floater. And there's the rejection. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
In the lineup for the Timberwolves, Nas Reed, Alexander Walker.
Timberwolves trail by 7. Outside Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Dillingham. And here's Reed. Knocks down the long J. Reed's got 8.
Tell you what, he's 3 or 4 now. Looks like his game's on offensively.
And here's Holiday. He's got 9. To the paint. With 4 on the clock. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's Houston up by 4. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at Houston's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And, you know, for them, guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Jaden McDaniels. Then there's Nas Reed. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Clark in at the point. And that one's good.
Nas Reed is a very good shooting big.
Brooks outside. Back to Green. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Reed's got 5 rebounds in the game. Edwards, the pass to Alexander Walker. Up and over Brooks. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. And Brooks has got the ball here for the Rockets. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Great positioning on the putback.
What a follow-up by Smith. Getting in there and hammering it right down.
Here's Edwards. It's hauled in by Houston. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
I really didn't see much of an edge from them. A little more intensity could have gone a long way.
Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being.
Second quarter basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there's still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, VA, and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse, but some rebuilds take longer than others.
First free throw is good. And Clark drops them both. Here's Green. 23 points for him last game against Golden State. Back to Smith. It's Şengün, high post. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
Defense on top of Şengün inside, but he uses his agility to overcome it.
High post Clark. Takes a 13-footer, and they'll keep possession. Houston leading by 4. Smith with it, and Clark picks him up defensively. Green, money from deep.
Green lethal off the catch. Good rhythm on that play.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
second in rebounding, and you have to admire at how hard they go in transition. They rank 3rd in the league in fast break points. This is a team you can't afford to give any space to in the open floor.
And this team embodies a never-give-up attitude. This is especially evident on the offensive glass, where they know how to keep plays alive and score off second-chance opportunities. Alexander Walker, the pass to Edwards. 5 on the clock. Edwards muscles it inside. Wow.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
Brooks, the pass to Şengün. Nice D from Reed.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
On the wing, Alexander Walker. Reed sets a screen. Offline with a 3. The Rockets lead by 5. Smith passes to Brooks. And the foul called on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul. Into the lineup for the Timberwolves, number 00, Terrence Shannon.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Brooks from outside. Here's Şengün. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Reed finds McDaniels. No problems knocking that one down.
Attacking right away. McDaniels wasting no time there.
Smith outside. Pass to Şengün. Nifty move. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Şengün's got 6 points in the quarter.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Shannon's shot is off. The Rockets lead by 7. And the 3rd pick in 2022. Jabari Smith Jr., he struggled at times in his rookie season. But Clark, he's making some major strides now.
You know, B.A., you've heard me and others say this, but every player runs their own race. Everybody's development journey is their own, to own and to run. Sometimes it just takes a little while longer for guys to adjust at this level. But I tell you one thing about that young man, the progress he made lets you know he's got what it takes to one day be an all-star in this league. Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Since being selected in the 21 draft, Alperen Şengün has really improved.
Yeah, from 9 points per game as a rookie to over 20 in his 3rd year. Şengün has averaged about 5 assists per game over a season. A huge number for a 6'11" post guy. He is so skilled.
That free throw good from Şengün.
What I like about Şengün is how versatile he is. I mean, especially as a passer.
Garza's checked in for McDaniels. Both free throws good from Şengün.
Tell you what, Alperen Şengün is a big with the modern-day game. He scores in bunches inside, but he also can pass it and shoot it from the perimeter, too. He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
To the inside. Smith outside. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Smith's got 5 points now this quarter.
You know, Smith came into the league as a capable and confident shooter off the catch.
Pass to Shannon. From downtown. Drills it from deep.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Three-pointer, Brooks. Şengün, the second chance points on the tip-in. Şengün's got 17.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
It's time for the bench fan. If you see yourself on the bench.
Eason's checked in for Brooks. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Dillingham's checked in for Garza.
Substitution on the court.
Şengün finds Smith. Oh, got a piece of it. And stolen by Edwards. Shoots over Thompson. Again, the Timberwolves score.
He's starting to find himself out there now. You know, he's taking much better shots here in the second quarter.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on Jalen Green.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Dillingham, 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
This is how you stay in the game. They're doing a beautiful job from the line, 100% this quarter.
And the Rockets making a change here. Holiday is checked in. Garza's checked in for the Timberwolves. Clark comes in for Anthony Edwards. And that's good as he hits both shots. And it's Holiday with the ball for the Rockets. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Şengün passes to Holiday. Here's Green. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Rockets showing improvement. Head coach Ime Udoka said, quote, when you rely on your young guys, you're constantly trying to instill habits that'll carry them for the rest of their careers. It's mistakes and tendencies you have to try to break continually. Just staying positive. We see glimpses of how close we could be.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. Minnesota again missing.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game. Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Pass to Shannon from the arc. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Let's see the stat sheet here for Jalen Green.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
And that one misses. Brooks, he's checked in for the Rockets. Good on the second one. Timberwolves trail by 6. Pass to Alexander Walker. Clark with it. Here's Dillingham. They set a pick. Just 5 on the clock. Nails it from beyond the arc. Dillingham's got 5 points now this quarter.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc. No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Pass to Shannon. Going inside. Banked it in off the glass. Shannon's got 12 points.
Boy, that time saw daylight and took advantage.
Smith outside. Outside Holiday. Here's Şengün. Lets it fly. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Şengün's got 20.
His passion for the game infectious. What a joy to watch when he steps between the lines.
Here's Alexander Walker. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
The kill, Alexander Walker, taking 2 shots.
That free throw misses. Eason's checked in for Houston. Thompson comes in for Holiday. the second free throw is good. Houston leading by 4. Thompson scanning the floor.
In the first half. 2 minutes.
And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Houston shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. Reed's checked in for Minnesota.
Their first personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for Houston, Thompson.
And that one misses.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Reed a screen on Brooks. And here's Clark for 3. Eason pulls it in.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Thompson passes to Şengün. Clock at 6. Over Conley, and Şengün gets it to go. Şengün's got 22.
Well, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Clark left side. From behind the arc. It's hauled in by Houston. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Eason pass to Thompson. Şengün with it. Outside, Green. Here's Eason. Clark grabs the board.
And despite a struggle scoring the ball, they've done enough to build this lead.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Reed passes to McDaniels. Reed sets a screen. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Clark, no good.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
A deep 3. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Houston finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Runs, please. Here, good shot. Too bad. Let's hear it for the participant.
We'll get to the first half action in just a second, but first, let's take a look at where teams are sitting in the power rankings.
Taking a look here at the Rockets, right about where we left them at last check. They're solidly in that playoff picture.
It'll be interesting to see how their season progresses. This team could go deep or wash out early. Hard to guess either way, man.
And circling back to the first half, things have not gone as planned for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
They're getting cooked from long distance. Defensively, they have to do a better job of closing out.
Yeah, especially these days, it's not enough to protect the paint. Gotta patrol the ARC as well.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. One of the stories here, Alperen Şengün getting it done today.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Timberwolves trail by 8. Alperen Şengün out there with Tari Eason. Then there's Amen Thompson. Then it's Jalen Green. And it's Brooks in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. 6 to shoot. Back to Conley. Takes the three. It's hauled in by Houston. Şengün's got his 6th rebound on the night. Brooks, the pass to Green. Now Şengün. Knocked loose. Here's Conley. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Conley just keeps producing. He's the ultimate professional.
Team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
And he makes a first.
And Conley's the guy that leads by example. And as a result, his teammates respect and trust him completely.
And Conley drops them both.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Brooks outside. The three is up. McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got 6 rebounds here tonight. And he might not blow you away with numbers, but there's a reason why McDaniels is on the floor so often, Clark.
Hey, B.A., I love his versatility at both ends of the floor. He knows exactly what's needed from him by his team. He gives it to him. He doesn't need a lot of touches. He just plays the game. Love his motor. Love his consistency. He is the epitome of a value utility guy.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Conley passes to Reed. It's stolen by Green. Here's Thompson. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day.
Oh. Outside, Alexander Walker. Reed, a screen on Green. Here's Conley. It's hauled in by Houston. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Outside Eason. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Reed's got 8 rebounds in the game. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Outside Edwards. Shoots over Thompson. Edwards, that's good. Edwards got 13.
Nice mid-range J from Edwards there. He's obviously not too concerned about what the analytics say about that shot.
Şengün, the screen. Brooks. Reed with the rebound.
Rockets foul.
Reed's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
At the line for the Timberwolves.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane.
At the line
Good shot.
for 1.
Free throw drops for Conley.
Yeah, he's one of the last quintessential pure point guards. Mike Conley, steady as they come, looks for others first. He wants to make passes before he scores. He's a guy you love to have as a teammate.
Clark is checked in for Conley. Shot is good by Edwards.
Making the defense look absolutely helpless. He's in full control.
This is a scoring clinic 101 style. I mean, he has really got it going right now.
And I'm sure this isn't how they drew it up at the half. Only 1 for 5 here in the third quarter.
Here's McDaniels. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The length that McDaniels brings gives him an advantage against the smaller defender, sometimes drawing a foul like he did there.
2 shots.
Now they lead as the free throw drops in for him.
Even with the miss, he got the big one there to put him in front.
Thompson outside. Thompson, a screen on Edwards. Pass to Şengün. Shoots over Reed. And there's Şengün. That one's good. On the assist from Eason. Şengün's got 24.
Another hoop for Şengün. they can't stop him. He's got a different kind of game, and I think it's really hard for defenders to deal with him.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
And overall, you like what they've done on the offensive glass, extending possessions. They're top 10 in second chance points.
And you pointed it out. This team is tremendous beyond the arc. They hit threes at a very good clip, and that opens up the court. Pass to Reed. 5 to shoot. Here's Alexander Walker. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. And Brooks has got the ball here for the Rockets.
Timeout.
They trail by 1. And Ime Udoka has called timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. He's checked in for Eason. And while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for Alperen Şengün.
On the board, he's had a much bigger impact these last few years than he did before that. He can be relied on now to make a difference with his rebounding, and that's a product of how hard he's worked down low.
Green, impressive range from deep. He knows how dangerous he can be from there.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Reed sets a screen. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Houston has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
McDaniels against Smith. Now here's Edwards. Edwards making it look so easy from deep.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoops.
Pass to Şengün. The shot off that time. Nice D from Reed. Clark, the pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Reed. Good D by Şengün. For Houston, they've gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. And that one's good for Brooks.
And when Brooks has his jumper working, the defense needs to locate him as soon as they can.
Over to the wing. Clark in the post. Green covering. Clark, the pass to Alexander Walker. Up and over Brooks. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
The 3, Smith. Another 3 from Houston.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Pass to Alexander Walker. And a miss there on the triple.
He's been ice cold tonight. You know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
Here's Şengün. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Naz Reid.
Smart move by Şengün, sticking with his shot through the foul inside.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Houston.
You know, this is an example of why conditioning can be so important. I mean, it can be critical. They continue to sprint the floor, and there's no let-up in sight.
Also, lots of hustle on the offensive end, following shots and creating tons of second-chance opportunities.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Alexander Walker, the pass to Reed. Here's Shannon. Shot to stop the run. He nails it. That's his 5th make in 11 tries.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And Houston making a change here. Holiday is checked in. Brooks outside. And another miss by Houston. Minnesota has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Clark, the pass to McDaniels. Now Reed. Here's Shannon. He's got 15. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
Pass to Shannon. McDaniels, a screen on Brooks. Shannon's shot is off.
He just couldn't finish the job that time, and too bad, because it was a nice look.
Outside Holiday. Fires from deep. Rebound Minnesota. Here's Shannon. Kicks it out to Clark. Reed sets a screen. Alexander Walker, the pass to Reed. Thompson with a steal. Şengün with it. The ball's knocked loose. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Pass to Alexander Walker. Reed, a screen on Smith. And here's Reed. He nails it, and we're tied. Reed's got 15 points.
Reed has a pretty proficient three-point shot. He's a big guy who loves to stretch the floor, too.
For three, Smith. Reed with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've gotten 7 of 15 shots to hit in this second half. The open shot by Brooks. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Brooks has got 5 points now this quarter. Pass to Shannon. Reed to screen on Brooks. Shannon's shot is off. This game, folks, a close one here in Houston. Smith finds Holiday. Now here's Şengün. Fades away. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. McDaniels got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Shannon's shot is off.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
They double him with McDaniels. Şengün, a screen on Clark. Here's Brooks. Cash money on the open jump shot. 14 points for him.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Reed. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Houston leading by 4. Here's Thompson, and he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
The sheer size of Thompson makes it difficult for defenders to match up well against him.
He's had just one attempt at the line earlier.
And guys, that's an increase in his free throw percentage from last year. Maybe not a large one, but it is a little bit higher, so you've got to like that progress.
That free throw is good from Thompson.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
Eason's checked in for Brooks. Both free throws good from Thompson. And it's Edwards with the ball for Minnesota. 6-point game. Here's Garza. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Şengün.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And he drops a first. And so he makes both from the line. Houston leading by 4. Holiday passes to Eason. From the arc. Fires in the triple. Eason's got 6.
And the D's got to be better. I mean, that's a high-quality look for him.
Outside Edwards. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
He started to pick it up from downtown. Made just one in the first half, but he's drained 3 more since.
Thompson finds Şengün. The 3, Smith. That one no good. Timberwolves trail by 4. Conley passes to Garza. Now Alexander Walker. Missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. And that'll do it for the third quarter. It's Houston up by 4. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. On the court for the Timberwolves, Conley and Ann are the 1 and the 2. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with McDaniels. And it's Shannon in at the 5. Pass to Shannon to the middle. Here's Edwards. Edwards so good inside.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Back to Green. Outside Holiday. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Edwards. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Rockets, Aaron Holiday. Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls.
They're really shooting better from the free throw line since halftime. That's a big plus if you're holding a late lead.
Holiday hits them both. Timberwolves trail by 7. Outside Conley. Here he goes. And it's good. 2 points.
Michael Conley with excellent vision on that pass.
Green, the pass to Şengün. Soft touch off the glass. Şengün's got 27 points.
The balance, the focus. Şengün shrugging off the contact in style.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Conley. McDaniels from long range.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
Here's Smith. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists tonight. Outside McDaniels. Here's Edwards cutting inside. Grant, when it comes to Anthony Edwards, fair to say he's meeting expectations so far.
Oh, no question, B.A. The first overall pick in the 2020 draft, Edwards has been anything but a bust. Now we are seeing him trying to compete for titles.
That free throw no good. And from what we've seen so far in his career, Anthony Edwards wants to be that guy in crunch time, Clark.
I love his mentality. Not only in that he wants to be the guy, but he also wants to elevate his teammates. And he plays the game with an exuberance and a joy and a freshness that is, quite good to see. But I like his attack mentality and his willingness to step into leading his team by example at both ends of the floor.
And he makes it.
Beautiful reverse using his body to shield the finish. Nicely done.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Conley. Uses the glass on the layup.
Timely cut by Conley. He took off the moment he saw that opportunity open up.
Pass to Smith. Back to Holiday. Şengün with it. Holiday with the ball. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shot, that lead's going to expand.
And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Second team foul. Shooting for Minnesota, Terrence Shannon. 1 shot.
1 shot.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Smith outside, beyond the arc, and that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got 4 assists now tonight.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away. And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Great job drawing the foul and almost converted the shot as well.
Really as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
And he can't get the first one. Eason's checked in for Houston. Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. And he sinks the second. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Reed, a screen on Holiday. Outside Reed, from behind the arc. Rebounded by Green. Green's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Fires for 3. McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Rockets with a rebound.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant. Yeah, the first half was 1 to deep 6 or forget. But in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
So for the Rockets, Şengün comes in for Smith, and it's Thompson in for Green.
The line for Houston, Eason. At the line, shooting.
If you look at rebounding rate, Tari Eason is one of the best in the NBA, Clark.
Yeah, you think about rate, it basically looks at what percentage of rebounds do you get while you're on the floor. And Eason is prolific in terms of boards per minute, uses his 6'8" frame well, and he's gobbling up rebounds at well under 1 every 3 minutes. That is, that's a lot of heavy lifting there, folks.
The shot by Holiday, no good. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for Minnesota. They trail by 14. Pass to McDaniels. Shot clock at 6. And miss after miss right now. Houston has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Here's Eason. Houston with another miss. Timberwolves trail by 14. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Brooks. That shot makes him 7 for 14. He's been good tonight.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Edwards for 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Eason, pass to Brooks. Back to Eason. Here's Şengün. That one is off. Minnesota's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Back to Conley. Pass to Alexander Walker. Reed, a screen on Brooks. Out left to the wing. Conley looking for an opening. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Holiday passes to Thompson. And the upcoming schedule for the Minnesota Timberwolves. On Sunday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Oklahoma City Thunder.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
The first free throw is good.
The athletic ability of Amen Thompson is easily seen. The way he runs, he's fluid, and how physical he can get. Boy, that combination is potent.
Jalen Green, he's checked in for the Rockets. No good on the second free throw. Timberwolves trail by 17. Now Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Edwards a screen on Brooks. McDaniels, that's good.
If you want the title of 3-and-D player, you've got to make threes. McDaniels has really worked on that shot.
On the wing, Brooks. Covered by Alexander Walker. Charity stripe shot. Thompson's shot is off. Minnesota's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. McDaniels a screen on Green. And the basket by Edwards.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Back to Holiday. Pass to Green. Now Thompson. Şengün, the screen. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I like how Thompson put pressure on the D, taking it strong near the hole.
At the line for 2. Thompson.
That free throw is good from Thompson. So for the Rockets, Smith, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün, and Tari Eason subbed in for Holiday. So he gets them both. And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 14-point game. Edwards finds Reed. The kick out to Edwards. Reed, a screen on Thompson. And here's Edwards outside. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 15 rebounds here tonight.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
And here's Green from the arc. And Conley grabs the miss. Timberwolves trail by 14. Pass to Reed. Reed, a screen on Brooks. Alexander Walker. Good. He hits the jumper.
Love the pass from Reed that time. These guys love playing with him.
Brooks, the pass to Eason. Smith with a screen on McDaniels. Out of bounds. It'll be Timberwolves ball.
Timberwolves ball.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
The Timberwolves have gotten 7 of 16 attempts to drop since the start of the fourth. Conley passes to Alexander Walker. Reed in the post. He's against Smith. Clock at 6. Reed, a screen on Green. Here's Conley. And foul call. Almost got it to go in, but he'll go to the line for 2.
The defense tries to stop Conley with the foul, but he shows great poise and manages to get it off.
Mike Conley, 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
He couldn't get to the line once in the first half. Coach must have really talked to him at the break.
And Conley drops them both. Now here's Green. There's the triple. Gets the 3 ball to go.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He said to them, "You guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now."
Thanks for that, Allie. Timberwolves trail by 13. Here's Alexander Walker. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Alexander Walker taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. And here's Eason. It's Eason with the jam.
You know, we can't measure heart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Alexander Walker's got 5 points now in the quarter. Green, the pass to Eason. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Eason's got 13 in the second half.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
Conley up top. Great look, but off the mark.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Rockets.
And a big part of their success was the second chance buckets they secured tonight.
Yeah, it's just proof that being aggressive on the boards can pay game-winning dividends.
And for the year now, they've chalked up 35 wins.
And this is how they wanted to finish off this season series, with a win and evening it up at 2 games apiece.
A total of 4 games to be exact. They'll each wind up taking 2 of them.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Alperen Şengün.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
Outside Reed. Reed, a screen on Green. From deep, Conley. It's hauled in by Houston. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Green. And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. And they were just dominant out there.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. And let's reveal our player of the game, Alperen Şengün.